Imagine a world without laws. No rights, no justice, just the survival of the fittest. This was life before humanity realized the necessity of organizing society, but how did this journey begin? And who laid the first bricks for the systems of justice we live under today? In this video, we'll dive deep into history to uncover the oldest and most influential laws. From the code etched in stone to the principles that formed the foundation of civilizations. Were these laws truly primitive, or did they hold an advanced vision for their times? Get ready for an astonishing journey into the world of the first legislations. Our first stop is Babylon, which witnessed the birth of one of the most famous and oldest legal codes in human history, the Code of Hammurabi. In the 18th century BCE, King Hammurabi ordered 282 legal provisions to be inscribed on a massive diorite stele to ensure justice was applied throughout his kingdom. This code was not just a collection of rules, it was a comprehensive system covering all aspects of life, from crop theft to marriage contracts, and even the prices of medical services. It became famous for the principle of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But was it all that harsh? In fact, the code wasn't always harsh. It differentiated between social classes. An injury inflicted upon a noble differed from one inflicted upon a slave. It also protected the vulnerable, such as widows and orphans, and clearly defined property rights. It was the first attempt to unify justice and subject everyone to a written law. But did you know that Hammurabi wasn't the first to write laws? Centuries before him, there were other legal codes in Mesopotamia, such as the Sumerian Code of Ur-Nammu around 2100 BCE, and the Code of Lipit Ishtar, which tended to impose monetary fines rather than physical punishments. Moving to ancient Egypt, laws were deeply rooted in the concept of Ma'at, the symbol of justice and cosmic order. Egyptian laws were not inscribed on massive steles like Hammurabi's, but were a set of ethical and social principles applied through an effective judicial system relying on local and regional courts, placing great importance on witness testimonies. In ancient Greece, before the emergence of great philosophers and legislators like Solon, each city had its own laws. Draco's laws in Athens were famous for their extreme severity, prescribing the death penalty for most crimes, but they were an early attempt to establish a written legal system for everyone. What is the legacy of these ancient laws? These legislations laid the foundation for concepts of justice, property rights, contracts, and even consumer protection, principles that still form an essential part of our modern legal systems. These civilizations showed us that the need for law is a fundamental human need to ensure society's stability and progress. And the journey for justice is an ongoing one since the dawn of history. In the end, the Code of Hammurabi and other ancient legal systems were not just texts on stone or tablets, they were a reflection of humanity's ambition for justice, and its first steps towards building an organized society. Which ancient law surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get all our new videos. See you on another historical journey.